First steps. Wood was born in 1955. Katherine's parents are ordinary people. His father served in the Irish Army and the US Air Force, after which he became a radar systems engineer. It is noteworthy that it was thanks to her father that she received an important skill – attention to detail. As for her mother, she always supported Wood in her endeavors and was remembered by her as cheerful and cheerful. Katherine herself showed a wild interest in learning. Such a quality was manifested in all children of migrants. Training and mentoring. In 1974, Katherine graduated from the Academy of Notre Dame in Los Angeles. Additionally, the girl was educated at a private Catholic school. At that time, deepening in faith was one of the key areas. The education received at the Academy was not the only one. Additionally, Wood received a Bachelor of Science in Economics and Finance. She studied at the famous University of Southern California. It is noteworthy that it was here that Wood met the famous economist Arthur Laffer. He was her teacher and part-time mentor of the future investor. Good luck and first job. Katherine was glad to have a well-known economist as her mentor. At the end of his studies, he helped her become an assistant economist in a large company Capital Group. In order to continue working in the organization, Katherine had to leave her beloved Los Angeles and move to New York. From assistant to director, a journey of 18 years. At Capital Group, Katherine worked as an assistant economist. This was her first position. The young girl realized that this work was her calling. She actively developed and moved up the career ladder. Positions changed from one to another. As a result, Katherine became the managing director. Prior to that, she upgraded her skills as an analyst and portfolio manager. Many years of experience helped not only to move up the career ladder, but also to reach certain heights in the future. Out-of-the-box thinking. At a time when interest rates were in the double digits and productivity was plummeting, leading economists were saying that inflation was part of the system. However, Katherine didn't think so. She said that with such a ratio, it would be correct to talk about reaching a maximum by interest rates. Katherine's boss knew that her love for analytics and development in this area would bring good results. Therefore, when discussing forecasts, Wood was always invited to debate. As Katherine herself recalls, no one believed her. She constantly had to convince leading economists otherwise. First thoughts on working as an investment analyst. Katherine spent about 18 years of her life working for Janus & Associates. Of course, here she developed, learned to be a first-class specialist and constantly upgraded her own skills. At the same time, she successfully managed to combine the role of an employee and a mother. Gradually, Wood began to think about her business. She understood that changes were coming, and soon new technological solutions would flood the market. After 18 years with Janus & Associates, Katherine knew she wanted to be an investment analyst and portfolio manager. Stocks that didn't interest other analysts caught her attention. Wood understood that this is where something interesting lies and innovation is close. Fateful decision. In 1998, Katherine realized her job at Janus & Associates was over. At that time, the future investor became one of the founders of the hedge fund Tupelo Capital. After 3 years, she managed to take the position of portfolio manager. In parallel, she was developing a strategy for case studies. Katherine managed about $5 billion. Wood didn't stop. She understood that the future belongs to investments, and in this direction, it is necessary to work hard. Impulsive strategy. Wood actively studied the investment market. As early as 2000s, her portfolios were generating good returns. The main feature of the investor lies in the dynamic style. She made decisions quickly, changed strategies, and worked for the future. But many companies were afraid of this approach. And at the conclusion of cooperation, the leadership of the organizations asked Katherine to work according to standard schemes, including the use of the S&P 500 index. Wood didn't consider such a decision to be correct. She was sure that it was time to move forward. The analytical mind of the future investor helped her notice an important pattern. Investors who invest in private companies value them higher than those who trade them on the stock market. This approach indicated only one thing: companies were afraid of instability. Wood saw this as an opportunity and didn't stop. First failures. In 2006, Wood failed for the first time. She just hurried. At this time, some changes were observed in the real estate market. Katherine considered that the maximum had not been reached, but the bubble would soon burst. To prevent financial losses, it sharply lagged behind the market. What happened in the end? Reducing the risk to their portfolios, on the contrary, led to more serious losses. To this day, Wood looks back on that period with shame. She really miscalculated. Own company. At the age of 58, Katherine Wood founded her own investment company. Many years of experience, combined with practical experience gained over the years of work in various positions, helped her to create her own business. It is noteworthy that Katherine was not going to leave her beloved company, to which she gave 18 years of her life. But after the leadership of Genius & Associates didn't support Katherine in the need to invest and contribute to this direction, she quit. The decision was not spontaneous, everything to this school. The lack of support was the last straw. So in 2014, a new company appeared on the world stage, ARK Invest. Bible-inspired title. Katherine Wood is a devout Christian, and this is true. Few people know, but the abbreviation of the company was chosen for a reason. The name is inspired by the Bible, by the way, which Katherine rereads several times. ARK Invest is translated as Active Knowledge Research, and the abbreviation itself in abbreviation is the ARK. Katherine justified her choice. She said she wanted to be on the right side of change, which is why she chose the title. Failures of the first years of existence. Even many years of experience in the direction of investment is not a guarantee of stunning success. This is what happened with Katherine. From inception until early 2016, Wood's new business was not successful. The funds received were not enough even for planned expenses. For the further development of the company, the future investor had to invest his own savings. Not just investments. In 2015, Katherine became actively interested in the topic of cryptocurrency. She decided to buy bitcoins and keep them as a personal insurance policy. Wood realized that the future lies in cryptocurrency as well as in investments. In an interview with CNBC, the investor noted that she wants to make cryptocurrency part of the recommended portfolio for ordinary investors. But for this, it is necessary to remove the bonds. Sudden jump. Any failure is followed by a period of stability. In the case of the development of Katherine's company, in 2017 there was just a huge leap. The assets of the organization have increased tenfold. Already in 2018, the founder of the company was included in the Bloomberg 50 list. Only successful people from their fields of business, politics, investments and finance were gathered here. For Katherine, this meant not only universal recognition, but also a real breakthrough in the chosen direction. By 2020, Wood's flagship fund has grown by 150%, which is an incredible number. Obviously, Katherine chose the right direction. Stability in everything. Since 2020, the company has raised about $37 billion. During the year, the flagship division managed to grow 10 times. Wood is fully focused on the development of investment technologies. Her portfolios are literally filled with skyrocketing stocks. They have Tesla, as well as shares of Square, Teladoc Health, and Roku. Kathy is an internet star. Wood is known not only as a successful investor, but also as a social media activist. She gained particular popularity among the Reddit investor community. Wood participates in podcasts, and all the financial media are interested in her bold predictions. Katherine actively publishes information on social networks and also shares financial research. The main feature of the founder is its openness, which allows the company to attract new investors.